It's week 9 of the National Football League, and our focus is on the Blues' speedy running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Blues and the Falcons, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In this season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, or at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond week.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go from Toronto. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. They're led out by a QB who made his starting debut all the way back in 2012. You weren't still playing then, were you, Brock? He's found plenty of touchdowns since then. It's Kirk Cousins.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. Don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he goes out a little short of the 40. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, Cousins. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Another carry for Robinson. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. 3rd and just 2 to go. From the gun, it's Robinson. And that's going to bring up a tough decision here for them on 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A toss now to Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Throwing on third. Cousins. Oh my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Isaiah Simmons picks it off.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. It's a touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, someone in his first NFL season. Their rookie starter from Miami.
Kate, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. You gotta tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
2nd and 10 now. Completed to his running back. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. A.J. Terrell making that stop. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He's going to throw this one. Escapes the pocket. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. The Blues out to get a boot into this one. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Got a man. It's Drake London. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Davion Clowney on that stop. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Staying with Robinson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Falcons will have a 1st. Running back sent in motion. Working inside the red zone. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air, Cousins. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Now Cousins again. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Young Hui Koo out for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Brings in the kick at the 9. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Play action on first down. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 21-yard gain. And they'll have first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So we jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. First down, he takes the snap. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Falcons scoop it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. From the 41. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. There's a give up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Finds him over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They've got 1st and goal to work with. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Let's get in that end zone.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Blues take a 2nd quarter lead. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Blues take a 4-point lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. And Davion Clowney on that stop. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Cousins. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Going right side, Robinson with it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
First down throw for Cousins. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Robinson on the inside give. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Throwing from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Has room down the left sideline. And he's gonna go. It's a pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Blues drive their lead to 11. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. Drive starts out with a first and 10. We get in on the ground with Algier. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and keeps that defense honest.
It's this one to Tyler Algier. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Won't get this complete to Pitts. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Second and 3 now. Cousins out of the pistol here. Finds London on the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll run it with Bijan. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. Second and 3 now. Here's Robinson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 3 on that gain. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Looking to throw, Cousins. Pitts Pitts brings it in. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 2nd and 3 now. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking from the gun, it's Cousins. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Now give left side to Algier. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Cousins. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Let's come in here, Cousins. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go get 6.
They'll come out throwing. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try and throw it here. He has the 1st over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Ontario. The Blues driving ahead. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From midfield now. Able to find Dotson here. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives them the 1st. They'll get this one to Watkins. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. So 2nd down coming up.
Keep pushing the ball down toward you.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got Legette. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Throw on third down. The throw is caught. He has the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Blues drive their lead to 11. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Falcons and Kirk Cousins headed back out to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Cousins. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down. Here's Cousins now. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Blues back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here.
On the board, fellas.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To throw here on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Now looking to throw. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Dropping back to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. He's back to throw. He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. So that's the end of 2 here with the Blues in the lead here in Toronto. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Tyreek Hill leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. From there, let's head up to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Jonathan Taylor with a touchdown run. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Blues returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And have him gain about a handful there. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll give him a first down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They give it to him again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Look into the air here. This will be caught by Watkins. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They've got first down from the 31. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
6 on this block.
Throwing now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Koo able to put it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Nixon now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Finds his target, Robinson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That stop made by Derek Brown. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Looking from the gun, it's Cousins. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
That one's incomplete, couldn't connect. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Make some plays out there, oh! I want it!
Play action on 1st down. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
It's a gain of 22. And that'll be a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Koo able to put it through. And that extends the lead to 20.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And you and I both know, Brock, they, like so many teams in this league, fans of establishing the run to begin a football game. Well, I'm looking at my watch, I'm looking up at the scoreboard. We're sometime into this one now, and they still haven't been able to establish it against this defense.
Yeah, kind of like when we walk into a defensive meeting room and sit with the D coordinator, and what is his number one premise each and every week? Stop the run. Stop the run.
Yep.
Because you know if you create that kind of imbalance and you take away the run, you have a chance of playing pretty good defense like they've done. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down, give to Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Falcons will have a first. They send the tight end in motion. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. 2nd and 3 now. From the 47. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down. Gun, Cousins. Pitts brings it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So out now comes the punter. He sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They go play action on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock, but by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This is reeled in by Leggett. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Blues put up even more points in a win. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Blues continue piling on to this lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6.
Kick it to 22. Do not kick it to 22.
The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To the air. Cousins. Finds the in route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Finds London on the slant. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Cousins again. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's out of bounds, looks like right at the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Throwing it again here. Hits him on the in route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield. That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, they go with Algier. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They go again with Algier. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. Here's Cousins. And they won't do it. That fall's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, then they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. from the 38. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And we're going to get a timeout from the defense here. There's a give up the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A 6-yard run, and now they've got 4th down.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. That one's incomplete over the middle. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, Cousins. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Cousins now. And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. They're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on 3rd, but now 4th down. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll run it with Robinson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. First down throw for Cousins. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he'll get it up to the 44. They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 46. Moore's got it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a 1st. Out of the gun, Cousins. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Still sticking with the passing game. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Now it's Cousins. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Their offense running back out now. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
First down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Simple dive up the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
The give here on 2nd. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The run outside returns nothing. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
What are you doing? Were you even paying attention?
Throwing with a blitz on the way. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
3rd and long for him here. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Punting unit out now. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Starts the return at the 34. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Blues as we say so long from Toronto.